Junior welterweights in action as undisputed fight looms. Josh Taylor, the Tartan Tornado, goes against Jose Carlos Ramirez, the Jaguar. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? KT here, back at it with another video, and I'm here to give a prediction on this undisputed fight that's happened on Saturday. Now, if you don't know, Josh Taylor will be fighting Jose Carlos Ramirez, like I said earlier, for undisputed in the junior welterweight division. This is a good fight for boxing. This is a good matchup for boxing. This is a good way to promote boxing because we don't get a lot of undisputed fights in boxing, especially nowadays. That's not anything against the fighters or anything, but it just seems like politics seem to hold back undisputed fights or just big fights in general. So when you get one, you have to be excited. Josh Taylor is coming off a win against some guy's name I cannot say. I think it's Opinion Kyung-san, something like that. And he knocked him out. I did not watch that fight, but I did watch the Regis Prograis fight. And from what I saw from Josh Taylor, it was a close fight. I enjoyed it. It was back and forth. Both guys were with their heads down, going back and forth, throwing a lot of punches. And, and they were going at it. Ultimately, he edged out a decision. And he has all these titles now. So now he's going to try to unify and try to go undisputed against Jose Carlos Ramirez. Now, Josh Taylor is an interesting fighter. He can box and he can fight on the inside. So it's weird to gauge him. It's very weird to gauge him because I don't see a lot. I don't watch these fighters a lot because I can rarely catch their fights, especially Taylor's, because he's usually somewhere in the UK. He is a UK-based fighter. So I can never seem to catch his fights except for that Regis Prograis one. That's the most recent fight I caught. For Ramirez, he is... Oh, by the way, Taylor's record, 17-0, 13 KOs, hasn't lost. He's undefeated, and he's arguably one of the best fighters in the world. Now, for Ramirez, he is 26-0 with 17 KOs. He is coming off a win against Victor Postal, who, by the way, was defeated by Josh Taylor first. That shouldn't matter, but I did not catch that fight as well. What I did catch was his Maurice Hooker fight. And look, Maurice Hooker was not really into that fight like that. Maurice Hooker is good. It was a good fight. Ramirez basically ended up stopping him by TKO. And, I think Ramirez, he's going to throw a lot more punches. He's going to throw a lot of punches. I always get him and the other Ramirez confused. But he's going to throw a lot more punches. He's going to be pushing the action. Both of these guys can bang. Both of these guys can box. That makes for an interesting fight. Honestly, I don't know who to pick for this one because since they're such evenly matched fighters, I honestly don't know who to pick for this one. This is going to be a great fight. I'm going to enjoy that fight, and I probably will do a post, like a little short video on what happened during that fight. But if I had to go with someone to win, I would go with Josh Taylor. I probably would go with Josh Taylor. I don't know. I think he'll edge out a decision win. I don't think he'll knock out Ramirez. I hope that I can catch it. I'm going to make sure and I do everything in my power to catch this fight because I'm excited for it. And if Taylor wins the belts, I think he'll move up to 147. I think they're fighting junior welterweight. Yeah. And he'll move up to 147. I don't know if he can make it there, but that's neither here or there. I think Josh Taylor is going to win by decision. It's going to be like a split decision. But my second prediction, if I had to go with it, would probably be by somebody by knockout. But that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you leave your prediction in the comment section. Tell me what's your prediction for this fight. Who you got winning? You got Taylor? You got Ramirez? Tell me who you got winning and how and when. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.